Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing great. Let's solve today's Leetcode problem. 3010 divide an array into subarrays with minimum cost 1. You are given an array of integer nums of length and the cost of an array is the value of the first element. For example, the cost of 123 is 1 while the cost of 341 is 3. You need to divide nums into 3 disjoint continuous subarrays. Return the minimum possible sum of cost of these 3 subarrays. Okay, you have to split the array into 3 disjoint sets and you have to get the sum of the first elements of those 3 disjoint sets basically. Okay, so what I mean is, let's say this is the array I have. Okay, so this is the entire array I have, so I can split the array in this way, correct, or I can split it in this way. So if you see, I've split this into 3 subarrays, 3 disjoint subarrays, and the sum in this case would be a plus b plus e, and sum in this case would be a plus b plus c. Okay, so if you notice, the first element is always part of my overall sum. Okay, so this I cannot skip, no matter where where the first partition is, whether it is at the first, whether it is here or whether it is somewhere over here or somewhere over here, it doesn't matter. Okay, first element will always be part of my solution. Okay, now I only have to find what will be the next two numbers. Okay, I have to choose the next two numbers in such a way that the overall sum will be minimum. Okay, so all I have to do is to identify what will be the sum of two numbers in the remaining array such that the overall sum is minimum. Okay, so I repeat, I have to find sum of two numbers in nums from I till end. Okay, I have to find minimum sum of two elements in nums from I till the end. Okay, so if you look at the constraints are pretty low. All you have to do is to have two pointers, one I at the first index and j at the index just beside I, and run two loops to identify the minimum sum. Okay, let me show the code. Okay, so my answer will always contain nums of 0, that is for sure. Now I have to find the sum of the next two numbers. Okay, so I defined sum as the maximum integer possible value, and then I am iterating using two pointers, I which is pointing at the first index and j which is pointing next to the I index. Okay, and going all the way up to the end. And if I found the sum of nums of I plus nums of j which is less than sum, then I will update my sum. Okay, by the end of this for loops, my sum will contain sum of two numbers which will be minimum. Okay, so in then I have to just add it to the answer and then submit it. Okay, as you can see, all the base test cases were passed. Let's also submit the solution. As you can see, all the test cases were passed. Okay, if you are new to the channel and if you like the explanation, do hit the like button and do subscribe to my coding channel. Okay, so before let's try to analyze the time complexity of this algorithm. Okay, the time complexity here would be, we are using two for loops, so it will be order of n square, and we are not using any extra space other than some which is of constant space. So the overall space complexity will be big O of 1, and overall time complexity will be big O of n square. Okay, as you can see, the solution is pretty efficient. It beats 99% of people. Yeah, that's all about this problem. If you like the explanation, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button and share your valuable feedback in the comment section. Thank you.